So I'm going to go over the score that is needed to improve your grade. Okay. And so let's go over a couple things before we do that. So on your syllabus, and this is not set by me, this is set by the college, your final is scheduled for Monday at 5 o'clock. So if you wish to take the final, you can take the final. It will be at Monday at 5 o'clock. That's when I will upload it, and I will give you 2 hours and 20 minutes to turn it in. Okay. So here's what was on your syllabus as to how your grade would be determined. There will be 3 1-hour in-class exams worth 200 points each. So we've taken those 3 tests. There will be no makeup exams under any circumstances. The final exam will be cumulative and will replace your lowest test score if it improves your grade. So the final exam will be cumulative and will replace your lowest test score if it improves your grade. And what that means is if you are happy with your grade, then you do not need to take the final. If you can't change your grade, then there's no need to take the final. You can't change your grade, right? So we had, there's 3 exams, 200 points each. That's 600 points from exams. And then you have the homework that was worth 200 points. And then you had the quizzes that were worth 200 points. Now, we didn't take quizzes past the shutdown, so your average is just based on the quizzes that you did take. Okay, to get an A in this class, you needed from 900 to 1,000 points. To get a B, you need 800 to 899. To get a C, you need 700 to 799. And D is 600 to 699, and 0 to 599 gets you an F. I did not give you on your test at the in the middle of the test is a percent. That is your overall percent. That is including your 3 exams, your quizzes, and your homework. So let's say that it says 72%. So then you received 72%, 0.72 of the 1,000 points that were possible. And that would give you 720. So it's a standard scale. So if you get 70 in the 70s, you get a C. In the 80s, you get a B. In the 90s, you get a A. In the 60s, you get a D. And anything below 60, you get an F. So if you got 72%, then you've earned 720 points, right? The only points that still remain are the final. So suppose that you got a 41% was your lowest test score, because that is what all the final is going to do, is replace your lowest test score. So if 41% is your lowest test score, then of these 720 points, 0.41 times 200, because that is how much each test is worth, is how many points you earned from that test. And so then that would be 82 points. So you're going to hopefully do better than 41% on your final. How many points do I need to bring this 720 up to an 800? Well, you can't just subtract and say I need 80 points. What you have to do is you have to come here and take away these 82 points from the 720. So you're going to take the 720 and you're going to take away those 82 points. And 720 minus 82. So you're not going to count that low test score, and instead of having 720 points, you'll only have 638 points going into the final. Now, since you need to get to 800, well then 800 minus the 638 is how many points you need. You need 162. And the test is worth 200 points. Each test is worth 200 points. So then if you take the 162 and you divide it by 200, it will tell you what percent you need on your final. So 162 divided by 200 is 81%. So if you got a 72% on your overall grade, then you've earned 72% of the 1,000 points. That gives you the 720 points that you have earned. If your lowest test score was 41%, then you can take the 41 times the 200 that each test is worth. That low test score contributed 82 points of the 720. You're hoping to do better than that, so you're going to take those 720 and subtract that 82. That leaves you with 638 points that you need to earn. I'm sorry, that you've earned so far. So how many points do you need? Well, if you want that B, you need to get to 800. So 800 minus 638 is 162. And the final is worth as much as your lowest test score. It's 200 points. So that would be 81% is what you need. So if you feel you can get the 81%, or you have a good chance of getting the 81%, and you would like to get a B instead of a C, you can do that. If you're fine with the C, then you can stay where you are at a C. So the way I'm going to write the final is, if it wasn't on your old exam, it won't be on your final. And so then you need to study your old exams. Make sure you can do every problem on your old exam. Don't expect them to be the same problems. Your exam is going to be open note, open book. So make sure that you practice other problems like the ones on your final. I'm sorry, like the ones on your old exam. I will hold a conference today to help you out with anything that that you might need help on your old exams or this exam. If you have any questions on this exam, I'd be happy to go over that. It will be at 6 o'clock as they have all been. And if you are studying throughout from now to Monday, if you have a question that comes up, you can send me an email. I will post a video response if that's appropriate. If I can just answer it via email, I will do that. But here so that is it.